you all night?
Come on, Doc, you know how it is. The night before a man's wedding, he goes off, he thinks.
After trying to stop your former lover from getting married. What did you have to think about Ridge?
Oh, my darling little brother. He really did a number on you now, didn't he?
This has nothing to do with Thorne, and you know it.
It has everything to do with Thorne. If he'd kept his nose out of this, you wouldn't have even been concerned about it.
I never would have known about it. That's what you meant to say, because that's what you wanted.
It is what I wanted. Because this is exactly the way I knew you would react. And there's no reason for it, Taylor. Taylor, look, Brooke did something very stupid. I just tried to stop her.
No, this is not something that was sudden. Brooke and Grant have been engaged for a long time now. You know, I really wish that I could believe this is nothing and that I am overreacting. But the facts are spelled out for you, Ridge. You got a letter from Brooke, and she told you that either you come down to that dock by sunset and you make a commitment to her, or she is going to sail off with Grant and get married to him. There was no middle ground there. You knew what you had to do. Don't you see what you were doing by going down there? You were making a choice.
No, I wasn't. That wasn't what I was thinking.
Then what were you thinking?
That I simply just wanted to stop her.
And you knew that there was only one way to do that. How were you going to do that? What if you had gotten there on time? What would you have done?
Oh, Taylor, that wasn't even on my mind.
Well, then put it on your mind. Right now. Tell me what you would have said. And what lengths you would have gone to stop her from marrying Grant.
You know, I don't understand why the authorities would even think about releasing Claudia Cortez. It's like offering her a first-class ticket out of town.
Well, I'm sure somebody vouched for her.
Vouched for her?
Yeah, you know, guaranteed that she'd show up at her deportation hearing.
Who would do that?
Who do you think? My husband.
Darling, are you absolutely convinced it was Thorne who vouched for Claudia?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I keep asking myself, what is going on with this man?
I don't know, Mother. Just when I think it couldn't possibly get any worse, it does.
Now, one thing I don't want, Macy, I don't want you feeling responsible for any of this. It was Thorne who hired that woman without a green card, not you. And you were only obeying the law by reporting her.
I totally agree, Mother, and I don't regret my decision. It's just that Thorne has gotten very close to the Cortez family. He feels badly for them. Well, so do I. I don't want to see anybody suffer, but you have to look at the big picture, and when you hire illegal aliens, you're lowering the pay scale. And that just takes away good-paying jobs from Americans who need the work.
Do you honestly think that if the illegals weren't there, a bunch of people would run out and get those jobs? Now, come on, get out of here.
Maybe not, Clark, but then employers would have to raise the pay, and then, yes, there would be a run on those jobs.
All right. Listen, you two. We'll save the political debate for another time, okay? Right now, we've got a personal problem to deal with. Very, very personal. Now, Miss Cortez knew what she was doing when she deliberately took a job at Forrester without the proper papers. And at the same time, she seems absolutely determined to steal Macy's husband away, and that has got to stop.
And unfortunately, it looks like you're playing right into her hands.
What do you mean?
Well, she's the persecuted one, at least that's how it appears. And she's been arrested by the INS. They want to deport her, and it's all because of the Spectra family. So it looks like you guys are the unsympathetic ones to the poor underclass from the third world.
Well, that's just not true.
Well, I'll bet you $1 to a peso. That's how Thorne sees it.
Unfortunately, you are probably right, Clark. And you can be sure of one thing. Miss Claudia Cortez is playing the martyr bit right to the hilt. And I'm just afraid, before she's finished, she's going to have all of us looking very much like the ugly American over here. Now, the only question is, how do we stop her?